We're going 1,200 miles in the most underrated GM car. Or did I mention it's winter? Some of you may not know, my Chevette is actually my hauler. I've already used this unit for a lot of handy jobs. When I built this shop with my students, I used it to pull out the tree stumps. I haul my kids to sports. I think it's the most underrated and versatile chassis out there. There really was a version of this car for every car scene. Drag racing, rally, slammed, circuit racing, even concept cars. It really is the Swiss Army knife of vehicles. And I feel like I'm going to prove it to you by going on a 1,200-mile road trip adventure. Now, I was supposed to go quite a few weeks ago on this trip. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. So now the weather's going to change from this to like this. And just like that, it's winter. To tackle this, I'm going to call upon the rally ancestry of the Chevette. A little 3D printing with some ABS plumbing, and we got ourselves a simple defrost and feet heater. Next, some quick and easy mud flaps. Turn up the coilovers, and last, some extra touches just for that rally flair. We got the Supervette loaded up like Santa's sleigh. That ought to give us some traction. Stop one, here we are. Had to do a little postal work. Currently there's a postal strike in Canada, so I had to deliver our grade 12 grad pictures to the photographer and pick up the pictures for the rest of the school. Chevette seems to be holding together. We'll see what happens. Good morning, day 2. We've got the Supervette fired up. See if we can get it out. Do a pretty long stretch today, looking to get to Edmonton. We got a special treat in store for you guys. We're going to meet one of the guys that is the Chevette specialist. Apparently this guy has 43 Chevettes. Now I don't know if there's ever been that much concentration of Chevette ever on the face of the earth. Just pulled up to our favorite surplus store. Time to get a couple things. Never fails. Good old 3800. Well, one oversight. The spray. We don't have spray on our wipers. Time for gas. Get 9-10 liters per 100, which for a little mini truck like this, hauling stuff around, I'm pretty happy with. In the summertime, yeah, I can probably get 6 to 7 liters per 100. That's with summer gas and, you know, without winter tires and yada yada yada. But even at 10 liters per 100, like, that's pretty good. This is the place.
I've been rocking my 80s look.
There you go. So I'm here with Mr. Peter. And how many Chevettes do you have on this property?
42.
42 Chevettes.
Yeah, there was 86 at one time.
Concentration of Chevettes, highest ever seen in this planet, I think. Look at the decals.
Chrome window patch.
They always had that kind of decaling?
That's an option.
Never seen that before.
More in the first mid-generation cars had that. You can always replicate it. Guys, he's filming.
This one got a little oopsie on it.
And it's actually a solid car underneath.
Right,
so I got the back corner for another one cut out to actually weld it,
swap it
all back in. Side somewhere. It's put away. This was actually a Pontiac Acadian, a nice solid one.
Look at that.
It's got a beautiful interior.
No
Doors
doubt.
are solid. This what is this? 86. 86 or 87. I think it was an 86. I bought this from my neighbor just across the road.
Yeah, because they had the third brake light just for 86 and up.
Yeah.
Last 2
DOT,
years.
yeah. So my daughter's got their driver's license on this car.
Nice.
And this one's another diesel. Let me see. Why is that car? These are my two 5-speed cars.
Oh yeah.
These are two 5-speed cars. So this one was an AC car.
Does it have AC still under the hood?
Still has it, but the pump compressor is not there.
Let's just open that up. I've never even seen air conditioning on these.
So you got the box.
Holy Mac Dyna, they fit it all in there. That's unreal. Where's the compressor?
It was up here at one point.
They fit it up on top.
And this motor looks like it's been changed out because the color is blue.
Right.
So that blue would have been like a
earlier one.
79 to 82 maybe. Yeah, 79 to 82.
Huh.
And then black was 83 to 87 made in Mexico block. So and the
Never even
radiators
seen
are
that.
thicker. This got the AC rad in it.
Oh yeah, thicker core.
It's thick. You can feel it. It's all
there.
there.
Yeah, you can see it. Yeah. Never even seen one with AC. That's wild.
This is one of the last ones I bought. Really, I brought this down about 4 hours up north.
Yeah.
And it was a
big old trailer hitch. It's important for when you got to do your towing work. This guy knows a lot about Chevettes.
And this is another one that I fixed up that I was driving.
Just everywhere you look, there's just Chevettes everywhere. It's like they grow out of the ground in here.
The tack is in there.
No way. Yeah, look at that. I've never seen that before. A tachometer in a Chevette.
I sold the dash pad to a friend of mine that needed it in Clearwater, BC.
Well, now I know what the red line is. I never knew what the red line was for a Chevette.
Yeah.
Just more Chevettes everywhere. This right here, guys, this blue one, this is actually the original Chevette that I bought long ago, and I traded Peter straight across for my Chevette. This one is actually pretty nice. It's an earlier generation. Didn't feel like it was the right one to cut up. So he actually had my car, and it was a province over, so didn't want to, you know, try to safety it or anything like that. And so it actually worked out better that we switched cars, and I got
because that one I got.
You got it from Saskatchewan, right?
With the V6 top in it already.
Right, yeah. And so, yeah. Funny how the world all works out like that. This one's incredible. This is such a cool car, this one. Look at this. That's a Cavalier Z24 that's been fiberglass spliced onto the hood. He's got a 5-speed in it. He's also got a tack. I know it's dark, guys, but the interior is mint on this car. Everything is just so nice. I had never met Peter in person, so it was great to hang out and learn all about the mighty Chevette. He definitely is the guy to talk to regarding the world of Chevettes. It was time to get down to business and pick up parts for my students and friends. Yeah, it's shopping time now. Time to pick up all the parts for shopping. I still can't believe just the inventory you got here. That's just unreal.
Years of doing it.
No doubt. Alright, just pulling out of Peter's. It's pitch black, and it's starting to rain again. My favoritist. An hour and a half of rain ice driving. And traction check. Oh, there's still traction right now. For those of you that have been to Alberta, we gotta join the QE2, which is this notoriously fast highway. It's kind of like America's Autobahn. People drive at insane speeds. I'm not sure if there is a speed limit. We're about to do this in the rain in winter with the Chevette. Loaded to the nines, we got a plasma cutter, a transmission, all the goodies we got from Peter. Let's see how this goes. It's moments like these that I question, what am I doing? Status report, about 100 kilometers on the QE2 so far. Still raining. Temperature is stabilized, about 1 degree, 0 degree, 1 degree. Hopefully there's enough heat in the road that it doesn't freeze. That's what I'm banking on. I got 50 kilometers left to go. That's all I need, and then I'm out of here. We made it. Calling her a night. Day 3. It's not looking good this morning. It's supposed to snow like 5 to 10 centimeters today. I'm not sure if it's going to be better to get ahead of it while it's still slushy and wet, or to wait until it's down and frozen. I'm going to try to get ahead of it first, I think. Yeah, she's a little wintry today. Really glad for that heater box, saving the day. Everything seems to be holding together. Just going to take her slow, doing about 80 kilometers an hour right now, taking her easy. Stop here soon. It's a place I've been when I was a little kid and never been since. I think you guys will like it too. Here we are. So we're at the Reynolds Museum by Wetaskiwin in Alberta. If you're into anything vehicle-wise, there's something for you. They also have tons of aviation stuff. There's a whole aviation sector. If you're into anything history-wise and you see an old machinery, definitely worth checking out. We're gonna do some exploring. This is an original tractor. That's where it gets the name from. It's got a 20.8 liter engine. 20.8 liters in 4 cylinders. Ridiculous. With a Zoomy. And you thought modern engines were the ones that did 2 spark plugs per cylinder. That's an old trick, I guess. I don't got enough time to read all this, guys, but there's a lot of stuff here.
Hey, Pa, I'm going down the street a minute. I'll be right back. That's a good-looking truck, all right, but ain't it kind of risky? Well, it ain't any kind of a truck.
Then what? Oh, you put a bottle on it. Okay, so you put a bottle in here. Yeah. Okay. And press the button. Oh, yeah. The boys would love that. This makes my day. They got themselves a Merlin engine. This is the engine that won the war. One of them. 2-speed supercharger. V12. 60 degree, 27 liter. Google these starting up. They sound amazing. In a conversation with the desk lady, I found out they have only 15% of their machines on display at any time. The other 85% is stored in this warehouse to the east, and they do give warehouse tours once daily, but only in the summertime. So I guess I'll have to come back to check that out. They do even have a Chevette. They also have the world's oldest Chevy. That's right, the world's oldest Chevy in original condition. I didn't see it, so I don't know what that means, but they haven't restored it. It's as found, and apparently in a recognizable condition.
This answers a great question. What is horsepower? There you go. Back on the road. Stop number 4. I'm selling my plasma cutter. And by a miracle from God, it all worked out. All right, time to hit the road. On our way home. Well, as the song goes, you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them. They got probably 15-20 centimeters of snow here. And it's wet, hard, icy snow that got packed down to solid ice. So, we're gonna call it quits. Save it for another day. Well, good morning. This is what 8 o'clock in the morning looks like. We're getting down to those short days of the year. Because I'm traveling straight east today, I'm gonna have about 6 hours of daylight. You might notice it's snowing. We're out in front of the Supervette. I've decided to fix some things this morning. I've got some new ideas, some fresh legs, fresh food. I'm gonna do a little fixing and then try to get home. Everyone's favorite thing. Hotel parking lot fixes. Once my limited hours of daylight turn on, I'll show you guys my windshield wiper spray. We got windshield wiper spray now. Here's how the operation works. You get yourself a cheap hand soap pumper from Walmart and some 1/4-inch fuel line. Right up to your windshield there. Now here's the secret. You gotta put stuff a zip tie in the hose too. That's what diffuses it. Added benefit, you can refill it without opening the hood. That honestly works better than I thought it would. Time to do some Christmas shopping. And boy, am I glad that we're done that leg of the journey.
Alright, Christmas presents, check. Wood glue for the shop, check. On the road. Always. Alright, fuel stop. As the great Michael Finnegan once said, it's like bacon to my ears. That's our last stop. Home we go. The final stretch. This is solid ice. Here's a good trick for driving on this. Don't. But if you are driving on it, don't touch any of the pedals. Nobody moves, nobody gets hurt. The steering wheel, just inch it. Guess what? It's still solid ice. I don't know if I've ever been so excited to see a gravel road. There's no ice. See, this is why my cars aren't super nice. 2 out of the 4 roads that go to my town are gravel. That was an adventure. And there you have it. 1,200 miles. Hauling tools, car parts, meeting new friends, seeing new places. And that is one more reason why I believe the Chevette is the most versatile chassis. Now I feel like I need to build a bunch of other Chevettes. Like, I'm not going to keep that one actually in its rally spec, but I feel like I need to build an actual rally Chevette, and a drift Chevette, and a circuit Chevette. The list keeps going on, and I mean, it would do well in each one of those. Anyways, you tell me what I should do. That's all for now, guys. As always, go make something, have some fun with your buddies, and go fast. If you've ever driven a Chevette in the wintertime, you'll understand.